Okay, so before I start, I just wanted to say that I ordered the Akko CS jelly switches and they'll be coming in soon, and I will be making a video on that. So if you're interested in that, then subscribe so you can see when it comes out. So I wasn't supposed to buy another keyboard, but for just $99.99, this keyboard came with everything basically. It's hot swappable, has the ASA keycaps, beautiful keycaps might I add, and supports Bluetooth and wireless mode, and it has RGB. Very pretty. So it has the clear case. Like, if you're just gonna throw it in there anyways, then why even bother wasting the plastic bag? I'm really excited for these. These are the lavender switches, by the way. I wonder how they compare to the ocean blues. They have a slight texture to them. Chalky texture that some keycaps have. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but on the left is from the black and pink keyboard, and on the right is from the prunus keyboard. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one is a lot smoother. It feels a lot smoother, and this one's more textured. The cable's included, and keycap puller included. Although I feel like they should have put a switch puller too, since it's hot swap. But that's okay. And these are the novelties. Yeah, they're the same novelties, but different color. The one annoying thing is that the mode you put it in is on the bottom, so you have to lift up your keyboard if you want to go from Bluetooth to USB. And I'm just gonna take the wire out and plug it in because I'm lazy. Am I tripping? Is this on? Are the lights on? The lights are on. Why do they look so dark? Yeah, they're not very bright is the thing. The current color I have for my keyboard is white, but it doesn't show up as white. This is, we would agree that this is white, right? This is the pudding keycap and a boba switch. If I put the pink keycap on, it still turns pink just because it's double shot with hot pink inside, so of course it'll reflect and turn pink. Like, that's common sense. If you really want white backlight, then just use different keycaps, pudding keycaps or something like that. And you gotta switch to a switch. You gotta use switches that have a clear housing, or like so that the light will actually shine through. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this time to talk about the keyboard while you guys look at the different light modes of the RGB on this keyboard. So I think personally that this is the best entry-level keyboard if you're interested in starting the keyboard hobby. If you're just looking for like an everyday keyboard that sounds really good and looks really good, then this is definitely a good choice. If you don't really care about you know, the sound or the looks or RGB or anything, then you could just go for like a cheaper keyboard. It doesn't really matter that much, but I think that this is the best in terms of value and sound. Like, before I got the GK61, and it's a lot smaller, and the keycaps are just like, they look the same as any gaming keyboard, and stabilizers are not that good. The keyboard is really hollow sounding. Unlike this one has foam inside, and you don't have to do it yourself, like I did in my other video for the Red Dragon keyboard, if you want to watch that. It's bad. It's a bad video. You shouldn't watch it. But what I'm trying to say is, this keyboard for $100, you really get like everything. Like, it's like a good base. If you want to keep it like that and just leave it, then you only have to spend $100 on a good keyboard. But you have the option to spend more money on, like, buy some different switches and try different switches out, because it's hot swappable. And you could also buy different keycaps, but the thing is, keycaps, like this, like a keycap set alone is already like $60. That's how I was thinking about it when I bought the black and pink keyboard, is that the keycap set I wanted was $60, so why not just spend an extra $20 and get a keyboard with it, with the switches? You know, that's like a deal. It's everything you need. Like, good stabilizers, you don't have to mod them. You don't have to mod if you don't even want to. Like, it already sounds good unmodded. Minus the switches. The switches sound a lot better lubed, and I definitely recommend you do that if you want. If you don't care about sound or feeling, then you don't have to. It doesn't really matter. And I'd just like to add that as much as I would love to be, I am not sponsored by Akko, and this is just my genuine opinion as someone who spent $60 on a GK61. I think that this is that this keyboard is way more worth it than a GK61. Yo, this spacebar is nice. Okay. Usually, I think they lube their stabs. Stock. I'm pretty sure they do. Yep. Yeah, there's lube in there. And lube. And there's a lot more lube in here. So they're all lubed. Missed one. Yep. Because of the foam that they have in there, you have to like take it all out because you can't just take the stab out of here. I'm probably not gonna mod the stabs because they're already lubed, and I don't think I need to clip them because they don't sound terrible. So I'm just gonna leave them alone. I really hate myself. Why do I just, like, they just come out of nowhere, like the accents, like for no reason. I just say words weird for no reason. Let's see. Easy. See, I'm not struggling anymore, guys. I've learned a lot. It's also just because the other keyboard had way tighter sockets, I think. The springs are loud, but they're so poppy.